All right, loves, I have another 3-card reading, and this is a message for today. So the first card is, what should I be aware of? And we have 41, okay? The Realm Bridge, 41. That's the card we'll be talking about, okay? So that one, what should I be aware of? The number 2, what can I grow from? And this is the Earth Chakra, okay? So this is number 1 in the chakra field, and it's that brown, okay? It stands for the earth, right? The dirt, right? So that says, where can I grow from? Okay, growing from that center, okay, with the earth chakra. And then the other one, where should I put my energy? Reclaim your energy. This one is really big and popping out to me. Look at this. You see those other hands there in the background, okay? There's more than just yours, but I'm hearing reclaim, recenter your energy, okay, love? Your angel, all right? See how they're having to focus that little lotus crown, okay? Because, yeah, there's been too much of energy siphoning going on right now. And it is very, very vital that you reclaim this. So we're going to get into this in order. All right, loves? Starting with what should I be aware of, which is number 41. So I'm going to hold it up here like this, okay? Let's hope you guys can see it pretty good. There it is. It's beautiful. Visionaries, architects of the future, information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen, inspiration, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas from subtle reality, journeying. Have you ever felt that there is more than meets the eye in the perception we call reality? That there is more going on behind the scenes? Do you ever glimpse beyond your physical senses and wonder if what they perceive is just the tip of the iceberg? Do you ever get visions or insights just as you are falling off to sleep? Do you dream in colors that are more vibrant than you have experienced in waking life? As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you might have believed only happens in fantasy and stories. And this makes me think of the movie Lucy. If you haven't seen the movie Lucy, watch it. It's a good one. She unlocks different stages of our minds, guys, okay? It's really cool. Through meditation and journaling, we invite a greater awareness of the subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas, creativity, to explore the edges of the universe. All right, this card is about bridging the seen and the unseen. Intuitive painting is my method of connection, but the ability to crystallize the normal, intangible can manifest in other ways. Anchoring our collective dreaming for a new future is not as out of reach as we may think. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, or even maths can form the path of the visionary. Once these visions are in the minds and the hearts of many, it can merge into matter. These blueprints can go to the architects. All right, to the architects, guys. I'm going to flip it because I got a little bit more. I'm reading, okay, to you all here. And the idea becomes catalyzed. It is time to dream outside the box. It is time for the inventors, the artists, and the poets, and the visionary leaders to step forward and collectively dream in a new future. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawings to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative. Don't take on the opinions of others. It's time to think and do things a whole other way. After all, as the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, okay? So, yes, the ones that are going to be over here that's talking about reclaiming your energy, the ones right here, these ones that are grasping at you, trying to get you to stop, okay, what you're doing. No, 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 no. Don't listen to them. All right? The ones telling you, oh, this is crazy, don't be doing this, this is bad, okay, you don't know what you're getting into, okay, you're messing with things that are bad for you. No, 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 you're not. There's a whole beautiful, bright world, okay? All kinds of wonder and splendor to find when you bridge the gap and you travel and you learn how to do all of that. But you can't do that, guys, unless we are with what this card has right here. Okay? And this is what did we say? What can I grow from? This is where you got to grow from. This is the earth chakra. Okay? Initiation. So this is the initiation. You got to start. Okay? This is where you can grow from. So you can have the realm bridging. That's real. Okay? So they're wanting you to know the realm bridging is real. And they wanted to show you how you can bridge to get there. Okay? Oneness, collective conscience, anchoring transmission from the higher realms, sacred earth, knowledge, integration of the divine, working with the grid lines. You are standing at a gateway into the unknown with trust in your heart, ancient remembering in your soul, and inner illumination to light the way. And a lot of you are starting to remember, waking up, okay, I remember now, remember. And as you're remembering, it's getting easier for you guys. I feel that, okay? You have the access to set seats of creation, that spark of existence, and the codes that hold the blueprints of who and what we are. This place is clear and grounded, despite moving through the multi-dimensional realms and able to bridge worlds while functioning in physical reality. The higher you reach for the divine and the realms of spirit, the more important it is to anchor deeply into the earth. Explore clearing meditation, self-energy work, and put intentions into the meaningful parts of your life. Find ways to balance your life. Be aware of the times of the day that are more conducive to different states of consciousness, such as flow, meditation, and productivity. Integration of spirit and the earth. Integration of spirit and the eternal self. How you balance spirituality and physical reality at the feet, okay? It's talking about that and below, okay? The feet placing. So, your feet, in a balanced position with the earth too. I know it's cold for a lot of people, so you can't do that. But there is certain ways you can find other things. Even if you have a plant in your house with some actual dirt, just talk with your plant, You can touch your plant. It helps too with your plant. And you can put your hands in the soil with your plant and do that and ground yourself that way too in these cold times, all right? So there's ways to do that. And the earth brown, of course, is the color for this chakra, guys, all right? And what I want to get into now is we have the third card, right? Reclaim your energy, okay? That is something you definitely must and need to do. So let me get here to where I want to. Pardon me for a minute. Okay. Trying to see where I want to be at. Trying to get through here. Okay. Where should I put my energy? Which we said was reclaiming the energy, right? Your energy. So here's where we go. Let me get over here into the back again for 42. So we got 41 and 42 back to back with the earth chakra in the middle. And here it is, okay? Recapitalization, owning your power where you put your energy is your choice. Overcoming triggers through self-awareness, energy vampires, reclaiming your soul fragments, observing the observer, shifting victim mentality. We were in, okay, When we embrace an energy awareness lifestyle, we start to notice when we feel drained or ungrounded, okay? We may feel flat or out of our center after spending time with certain people or places. Our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice as we step into empowerment. But what about the fragments of ourself we give away before we come to this awareness? Yes, it is possible to recover and restore yourself to wholeness in shamanic practices, recapturing and returning with lost fragments of ourselves is called recapitalization. Now I want to stop before I read any more of this, okay? Yes, you can get this back, okay? And you can, and it takes a little bit and takes a while, okay, for some people to get certain energies back. But it also lets you know who you need to stay away from at the moment, okay? And you don't want to be around energy vampires. You don't want to be around certain people that are doing that. As you start aligning, people are going to start slowly not being able to hang around. And then you're going to start finding other people that you can hang around with and that you do relate with as you open up. So don't worry about those people falling back, okay? You can still talk to them from a distance if you want, okay? But if they're truly, truly, truly trying to stop you from your growth, then you got to just let them go. You got to cut the cord, just say goodbye, adios. Don't even give them a word. Don't even say goodbye. Just let them go if you have to. All right? This is the time we are. This is about energy and people trying to stop people from having this full awakening, okay? Even when we become aware of the patterning that sanctuary chews up on our energy, we may still feel drained by certain people or situations. When we grow our awareness further and take note of the triggers, we see it always our choice where our energy goes, although it might not feel that way. We may feel we need to give to the people we most care about in a way that depletes us. We may hold a subconscious sense of obligation to others, or a belief that our own ideas cannot be met until we have taken care of everyone else. We may run ourselves ragged, meeting deadlines, keeping customers happy, living up to expectations, or ensuring we have everything our children require from us. Many of us expand energy through, let me set this down here because I'm going to turn this page, okay? So expanding energy through, and this is drama, okay? If someone, again, is trying to cause drama in your life, you don't even have to say, okay, no, I don't want your drama, class. Keep it to yourself. No, just walk away, okay? Self-doubt, self-sabotage, anxiety, and fear. Sometimes we sense we are giving too much, but cannot see exactly how it is happening, or that our effort may be unproductive, even counterproductive. But it doesn't have to be like this. To claim more time and energy for yourself, look at what is and isn't serving you. You may need to make changes in your external environment. More often, the most effective change will be to your precipitation of self. What beliefs and learning are serving you? What fear-based and limiting expectations are keeping you from your power? Consciously choose and align yourself with ideas that serve you, and suddenly you will have a lot more energy for the meaningful, inspiring parts of your life. You will also have improved, presence and more for your loved ones. We become aware of our patterning through our self-awareness. By observing the observer, we can be brought in or perspectives of how and why we react in certain stimuli. This understanding helps us untangle ourselves from drama. We can distinguish what is relevant and real to us in the here and now from outdated stories. Instead of reacting when we feel triggered, we can peel back the layers of those moments and claim greater understanding of ourselves and the myths we have unwittingly subscribed to or that others have ascribed to us. Meditating can help us explore and take responsibility for our internal dissonance. Anything that takes you out of the busyness of your mind can heighten your perspective so you can see the bigger picture. There are other contributors to energy depletion, which is not having enough healthy food or sleep. Diet and lifestyle are usually easier to rebalance than our self-beliefs, illness, and environment that affects self-esteem or where our soul does not feel at home or safe or other factors we may need outside to help reclaim our energy, but having an awareness of what is required is a step closer to being able to fix the problem and can start the healing process. When you are going through tough times, doing something that makes the soul rejoice, even something small, is extremely helpful in boosting your energy level. This card encourages you to be aware of where your energy is going. If you are not at your optimal energy level, it invites you to consider the core of why this may be. You have the power to own your energy, to choose where you direct it. Look at situations that trigger drama and anxiety to reduce energy loss. Detach from environments or people that are not healthy for you. It is up to you to make the shift. Victim mentality is no help, so realize you have the power to transform your life and choose healing and self-empowerment. It's time to kickstart the upward spiral to abundant energy and self-patience. And remember, there's going to be certain ones of those that want to drain your energy and that are draining your energy, because someone, definitely more than one, is draining your energy, okay? They want you to be in that victim mentality. They want you to feel, oh, poor me, because they're doing this to me and they're doing that to me, poor me. They want you in that victim mentality. Don't give it to them. All right, loves? That's the message I have for you. Have a blessed one, as always. They're keeping it steps up. So these little reads I'm doing for you, okay? The little things that you're going to need along your way.